Hi, we're Isabel and David from hoponthemap. Last year we quit our jobs in London to travel the world. In this travel video we take you to La Huasteca Potosina. This place is special. We will hitchhike, jump and do plenty of water activities. Hello guys, we are in Ciudad Valles in the state of San Luis Potosí. We were before in the San Luis Potosí city as well, but we didn't like it that much, so we didn't record there. But we are in this town now that we're gonna use it as a base to explore the Huasteca Potosina and the beautiful nature and waterfalls around. We can't wait to explore it. And today we're just visiting the city that also has a park and a river next to it, which is called Rio Valles. It's very green already, a lot of nature and a lot of birds, so we can't wait to explore it more. Tomorrow we are going to some waterfalls, and we have to say that it's very hot today. It's like 40 degrees and it's 3 p.m, so we need to make sure we are waking up early tomorrow.
Today we are exploring the Micos waterfall, but not so easy, right?
It looks like the bus driver from Ciudad Valles dropped us here, but we are not too sure this is the correct spot to after climb down the waterfalls where we can swim. So we need to check and see where we have to go to enter. And there is a signage here talking about the waterfalls with a map as well. And apparently, Micos, that's the name of the waterfalls, is an archaic way in Mexican to say spider monkeys, because there are several species of small apes here. We're gonna see some. Basically, after that signage that we showed you, there is a path going down. And looks like it's a private place, and the entrance is 25 pesos, 40 if you want a life jacket, but here's not mandatory. More down, where is the official entrance to the waterfalls, you would pay something like 1,000. The life jacket is mandatory. So let's see if it was a good choice. We feel like it was, but let's see. Let's reach now the end and see the waterfalls.
It's a long way down.
This is very pretty, we like it already. There are nice big trees.
There are actually 7 waterfalls in Micos, and you can do an activity that involves into jumping all of them. So you can do waterfall jumping, canoeing, zip lining, or even rafting.
Looks like we are in the jungle, right?
Jungle mountain.
To arrive here to this beautiful place, we took a bus. It was a half-an-hour journey. It costed us 30 peso each, and it's very easy to recognize. It's a green bus from Ciudad Valles to here to Micos waterfall. Isabel is amazed by the nature.
And I don't know if you can see it because today we have just our GoPro with us, but that one looks like an old waterfall. Has a bit of caves. I'm not sure if we are gonna swim underneath.
Isabel is trying to communicate with a squirrel.
They have a red belly. They are very cute. And he's staring at me. Come here, bad boy. Come here.
This place looks like a waterfall, but doesn't have the water now. Perhaps it will come in the rainy season.
We're gonna try to walk above a small waterfall. Let's see how it goes. Because the official entrance is actually 100 pesos, but we entered in a private area for 25. So we just want to get closer to the official one, just a little bit. It's good we are following a Mexican family because we are quite scared. That is the main waterfall. It actually feels weird because now we reached basically the end of this little waterfall and we are the only ones without life jackets.
Isabel wants to go down there. Isabel is ready to jump.
I don't know if I will. is the biggest waterfall in Micos. We are so close.
Just right here. It's crazy.
We are so close to it, and not bad.
We made it.
If you're enjoying watching this video, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next one, which will also be about the Huasteca Potosina but with different places.
Massage! Hydro massage with a view.
If you want to support our work, you can now find us also on Patreon. Love that platform because it allows creators and artists to engage and interact with their community. And you also get some perks. We will leave you the link in the description. Thank you.
I'm coming.
Yeah, this is how you
Here
make
we
it.
are. We are leaving this place because it's getting so crowded. And only now that we are climbing up we understand why, because here it was pretty windy, it was very pleasant, but now as we climb back up and we will have to catch the bus, we can feel the heat. It's so hot, already 40 degrees.
It was a nice place, we enjoyed a lot. Isabel had a big jump, I was swimming nicely, we had massages. It was really good.
I can tell you're tired, David.
Yeah.
Ready for a nap?
Siesta.
Now it's gonna be interesting because we need to go back, and the girl over this private entrance to the waterfalls, and she never seen the same bus we took before, doing the other way around, going back to the city.
Yeah, who knows how we're gonna get back. Wish us luck.
We're gonna try to hitchhike otherwise. Keeping hydrated. It's crazy hot. Woo! We survived! It was so hot!
So hot and he was so fast.
But he was a sweetheart. He dropped us where we wanted in the city. Such a cutie.
We just arrived to the Tamasopo waterfall after a long ride of journey, like 1.5 hours. And it's not an easy road, it's bumpy, stops everywhere the bus. We survived luckily.
And how much was it?
It was 80 peso per person. We are right here at the moment and we're gonna discover the nearby areas, and later on we're gonna go to Puente de Dios.
Okay, so looks like we arrived. There are a few waterfalls. There is one here, there is another one there. We are gonna have probably a quick dip because we want to do the other one as well. And yeah, let's see.
After a long time strolling around cities, we couldn't wait to satisfy our soul that was craving for nature, waterfalls and true adventure.
There are 3 waterfalls here, all the 3 of them a bit different. The principal is called La Playita, and the last 2 don't really have a name, but the pools in front of them are called Poza de la Espuma and Poza del Mecate.
Let us know in the comments, what was the last waterfall you have visited?
We're gonna try to get to the waterfall under the water. All the locals, they have these little shoes. That is very convenient when you have to walk above the stones and the rocks. But we are barefoot.
Also, we haven't been there, but you can go to a viewpoint and you can also visit a mill inside the park. then comes the fun part, playing with waterfalls. Just like two kids. Life has to be enjoyed after all, don't you think?
David never missed a chance to relax and be lazy.
Tamasopo waterfalls are beautiful and the water is pristine and it's kind of warm. And I just got a bite from a fish, like having fish pedicure, but some of them are biting quite a lot.
They open at 10 a.m. and they close around 6 p.m. Puente de Dios, they open at 10 and they close around 3 p.m. apparently. So we don't know if we are going to manage to do that as well. Probably we'll have to take a taxi. For the moment, we're just enjoying here. There are like 3 waterfalls and it's a bit touristy, this place. There are a lot of facilities you can eat. There are benches, there are hammocks as well. So yeah, it's perfect for families, definitely. So if you come here, you will know that it's family friendly.
I think there is no need for narration here. The footage speaks for itself. And another one. Tamasopo was very nice, we enjoyed it. We even had a jump. Somebody let us borrow the life jackets for 2-3 jumps, they were very kind. But now we have to rush to the other place because they are closing at 3:30. So let's go to Puente de Dios.
This gentleman literally did us a favor. He didn't live in Tamasopo and he had never been to Puente de Dios before. So David sat on the back and I was next to the driver giving him directions. Mexicans are so nice. So we hitchhiked and we got to the Puente de Dios. Now we have to climb down 380 steps. So we are gonna go and we're not gonna waste more time.
And yeah, it was not an easy journey because the driver first took us to the wrong place, but at the end we find it. We have to take a lot of steps to get down here to the waterfall, and the life jacket is mandatory, so we took one. We're gonna share it between each other, spare a bit of money. We're gonna put down the bag and we're gonna jump into the water.
Or maybe here it's more stable, you see, where he's standing if he moves. Now we are gonna go under, I'm gonna go under the cave so I can get to a bigger cobra without David. David is over there. That's the backpacker like spare pesos. So everything is dark here and it's like kind of cave kind of thing. The water is very blue.
And then some peeps asked me to look for the GoPro. Can you see it? Mission accomplished.
I will try to get back to David. And probably we can just stay together in the other place. So I'm going through the jungle now, going back to David, so after he can do the same and go under the water, under the cave, and he can see the other like water place. Okay, David is gonna go now to the other one, like just like I did, and I'm gonna meet him to the other side. So I'm back here. Let's see if I can find David. There he is. There he is. And now we are gonna cross this The current is a bit strong here, and the jacket is like mandatory. But because there is the rope, I'm gonna be fine.
You're gonna get the jacket. I'm gonna go down.
Our David is gonna give me the jacket.
Yeah.
And we are gonna after chill on the other side. And at 4 o'clock we're gonna leave this place, but we are very glad that we came here, even though there are a lot of people. David saw some fish. The water is super clear. And definitely you get a bit more wild atmosphere here because you have the proper river and yeah, instead like the other waterfalls, it gives you a bit of built for tourists, made for tourists feeling.
We had a good day today.
Oh yes. Now we are just gonna spend the last hour, I don't know what time is it. We can stay here until 4 o'clock and just chill. And this spot, there are no people.
Yeah, all for us. We are sharing it with a couple of fish.
Yes, just us and the fish. And sorry, it was a bit of a rush this vlog, but hopefully you're not gonna do our same mistake. If you don't have a car, you should just take the bus, but take it as early as you can, because this place and the other place, they open at 10 a.m. The only thing is that this place closes at 4, the other one at 6. And
it's very crowded, full of people. The fish?
David is getting a natural pedicure. He has something like 20 fish biting him right now. They're having lunch on David's feet. On me now as well. So apparently they are not coming that much to me. They are going to David because probably David has a lot of dead skin. How many little, huh?
Yeah.
And there are a lot of these things, like kind of river snails, but I'm gonna put it back because I don't like to remove things from their habitat. Opa. The rocks are so hot and we don't have shoes. I think they can sell them for you for 150 pesos. Of course, we wouldn't.
I don't know how we're gonna get out. Rocks are like boiling.
David is making the rocks wet, so they are not gonna be too hot for when we are gonna go back on the same path again. There's a nice sign here talking about indigenous group of people. There are just a bit more than 12k people left in this area, and they are called Siwi, Xiui. It's very interesting because their religious beliefs include like a god of thunder and the sun god, so they are not exactly Catholics, but they are linked to the god of Catholicism, as well as the moon god, which is comparable to the Virgin Mary.
We are taking the bus back to Valles. We had a crazy day today.
It was pretty crazy. We tried to hitchhike for the way back home, but we managed to hitchhike only from Puente de Dios. But we found a guy that was like a truck with snacks and was heading to Valles, but he didn't have space for us in the truck, so we had to surrender.
Yeah, we had to take the bus. There was no other choice. And we managed to catch the last bus. So, yeah, lucky.
Yeah, this was the last bus, so there would have been none afterwards. So we consider ourselves pretty lucky that eventually we are managing to go back home.
Home sweet home.
You know what you have to do. Like the video and let us know in the comments if you like the Huasteca. If you did, don't miss the next video and subscribe. Bye!